Hey there flippers, and welcome back to Second Life Treasures. So on today's video we are going to be doing another charity shop outing. So we're going to start off straight off the bat in the Melzer outlet, and I've already sort of had a brief look around sort of the front of the store, and I'm just now at the kids section. So got an old sort of wind up camera there, no value at all in that. Just want to have a sort of a quick scan through. So once again, I find that the DVDs in the Melzer, there's never really anything that sort of jumps out. But the books, I do tend to do really well at. Just having a quick look. There we go, we have got a Harry Potter book. So looking at that, it's not a first edition, it's sort of later on down the line. So you can tell there by the numbers at the bottom of the page, you are actually looking for a number run from sort of 1 to, I believe it's 10. And that will signify that it's a first edition. This one is actually a 4th edition. So you see there, you basically, on the number runs that you see on those pages, you want to sort of be looking for the lowest number in the run. That will signify sort of what edition it is. I think when this was recorded, I still hadn't sort of got myself up to speed on identifying sort of the first edition Harry Potter. So I do put them back, but following on from this, I do actually do a bit of research, and I do start picking up Harry Potter books when I see them, because what I look to do is actually sort of, I'm picking them up now to sort of eventually sort of build the full set. And I'm doing quite well actually, sort of in some of the videos that you'll see over the next few weeks, you'll see that I am picking up Harry Potter books quite regularly. But the one book that seems to be sort of quite elusive to me is the final book. So it is, I can't remember. The Deathly Hallows, that's it. So just for some reason I cannot find copies of Deathly Hallows anywhere, not even necessarily first edition. So yeah, I am going to keep looking. I can't actually remember sort of what or how many Harry Potter books I've got at the moment. But as I say, over the next few weeks, you will sort of see a lot of Harry Potter books coming in. And just to sort of give you a bit of an update as well, so I have actually filmed sort of my videos sort of quite far in advance. I think I've got everything filmed up until the first week of July, I'm going to say. And the reason for that is I am actually in the process of moving house. So I think I've got another 2 weeks in this house until I move. So I am in the process of sort of packing a lot of things up and sort of just getting ready for the move. So I am still going out. I'm still out at the boot fairs on the Saturday and the Sunday, but I am struggling to find time to sort of get editing and sort of voiceovers done. So yeah, but I do have sort of videos filmed for sort of 3 or 4 weeks in advance, so shouldn't see any delays to videos. I think the only effect will be is if I don't manage to get ahead of my videos, there may be a brief delay on the weekend that I actually move. But fingers crossed it doesn't come to that. So I'm just having a quick look at this game here. I can't remember what it was actually called, but I know it was sort of like an 80s style game. I think they had it sort of marked up at sort of £5 or £6. And looking through at the sold comps, it is just, yeah, it's not worth it. So I do end up sort of skipping on that. And then these are a couple of sort of canvas prints with sort of like Bang and Pow. I think actually they get moved to the front of the store. Kapow, that was it. They actually get moved to the front of the store very soon. So next up we are in the RSPCA. So I've had a look through the DVDs. There was nothing there that sort of stood out. So I am just sort of carrying on through to the sort of the back room. They have a few more DVDs in here. And actually sometimes down, just where I'm looking now, sort of down on the right, is normally where you'll see sort of like the more expensive items. So they're normally, when I say expensive items, they're normally selling for sort of like £5, but they are the sort of the bigger items. They have a stack of board games in the shelf there. So one I'm just scanning is a Cluedo. But when I look at the sold comps, we're looking at around the sort of £6 to £10 mark. And unfortunately, I made a bit of a misstep with the boxes that I bought for my board games. So for one, they're oversized, and two, they're massively expensive. So I think they actually ended up coming out at about £2.30 per box. So that really I really have to be sort of careful as to sort of what games I'm buying at the moment. I have found a new supplier for my board game boxes, so fingers crossed, sort of I'll be able to sort of pick those up within the next sort of couple of weeks, and yeah, we'll be all good. It will really sort of drop our cost down with regards to sort of shipping out board games. I think I've actually only shipped out one so far in one of the big boxes. So yeah, I haven't been sort of drastically hit at the moment, but I do want to sort of get rid of those boxes. I may use them for sort of sending out sort of slightly larger items. But just having a look at the board games now, sort of this is the main sort of section of board games. And one thing I do find is this vintage Scrabble. So I can't remember off the top of my head sort of what year it was. I think it was sort of late 70s. Obviously I don't think there was a barcode on it. So I do sort of just do a search for sort of vintage Scrabble. Just looking for sort of any listings that have got the same sort of cover as that one. And straight away they come up. But the sold comps on them, sort of, there's not a lot in them. Not a lot at all. So, yeah, I do end up leaving that. So now we are in Making a Difference to Maidstone. So it's the small charity shop sort of halfway round. But I like to pop in. Actually, I have had some really good finds out of here. And lo and behold, we get another Harry Potter book on the shelf. This is Order of the Phoenix. It's a hardback. So it's the same as the one that we've already got. But I can't see on the camera. I think with this one as well, it does actually clearly print in it. First edition, if it is a first edition. So I do end up leaving that one. But I think if I do come across them now, as I say, I do sort of pick them up. And the idea is that I am actually going to build a sort of set of Harry Potter books, and then I will sell the set as a whole, instead of trying to sell sort of individual books. I think I've still got the first edition Order of the Phoenix that we got at the boot fair the other week listed. And then we are going to go on to our final charity shop for the video, and this is PDSA. So this is the shop that we found sort of a few of the Bond box sets. There we go, we've got a Monopoly there, and this is actually Star Wars Monopoly, so I don't end up picking it up, but I think if I did, that would definitely be something I'd keep for myself. I don't know why actually I don't pick it up for myself. I will probably say they're probably asking a bit too much for it in the shop. So you can see there, sort of it's selling between sort of £6 and £12. Now I can't quite see the price tag that they've got on it. There we go, we have, so that is a brand new Peaky Blinders jigsaw puzzle. And you see there, we've got others listed online at the moment for about £13 to £15. I think they're asking $3.50 for it. $3.90, no, $2.99, sorry, for the Peaky Blinders puzzle. And then we've got a 3D puzzle. So this is the Basilica in the Vatican City. I do scan this one, and it's not actually coming up with sort of very good sell comps. I think it's sort of selling for about a tenner. But I think they were asking sort of £4 for it. So I do end up leaving that one. Now, I'm just having a look, just see sort of if anything else sort of stands out. There's another brand new sealed jigsaw puzzle. Once again, don't think it's worth too much. And there we go, an absolute cracking find. So this is another one of those 3D puzzles, and it's actually of a cathedral from Madrid. I'm not even going to try and pronounce the name of it. No, I am not going to try and pronounce it, but they are looking for $3.99 for this. And as you can see there, you're getting sold comps of sort of 35 across the board. So I do actually pick that one up. And what I do is I just go back and just have another look at the Basilica, just to sort of double check. And you'll see there sort of $7.99, that's brand new. So $10.41, and then yeah, it just didn't really sort of match up to the other one. So I do end up leaving that. But that is going to be it for today. Not a lot of pickups, but let's head back to the house and have a look at what we did actually pick up. Okay, so we are back home now, and yeah, I will admit that was a bit of a hard slog today. I really sort of struggled to sort of get to the end with that, but I'm really glad that I've sort of persevered, because we ended up with two absolutely cracking finds. So the first one we've got is the 3D puzzle, and I believe it is a cathedral from Spain. I can't remember the place in Spain it's from, but yeah, an absolutely cracking pull. Really was. Really sort of took me aback when I sort of looked up the price on eBay. So we paid $3.99. And yeah, sold comps on eBay are between sort of 34 and £40. So I am probably going to list it for 32, just to sort of try and get it sort of turned round sort of quickly. So yeah, listing that for, so we bought it for £3.99. If we list it for 32, we should be looking at an £18.28 profit. Next up, we've got the Pinky Blinders 1,000 piece puzzle. So it's a TV series I know of. I've watched a couple of episodes, just haven't sort of got that far into it. But yeah, I know it's a really popular series. Paid $2.99 for the puzzle. Both of these actually are brand new as well, which really sort of helps sort of boost the value. And we paid $2.99 for this. I will probably get about £13 for it. Not that much. I think some of the comps that I saw sort of on the phone when we were in the store were a bit higher. But yeah, so we've got a sale price of £13 on that one. So we'll be looking at a £2.30 profit. So that basically means that our total profit for today is going to be, so I'm having to work it out because I haven't actually done update my spreadsheet properly. So that is going to be £20.58 with a total sale price of £42 and a total spend of £6.98. So yeah, really chuffed with that. It's definitely a prime example of sort of not giving up. There was a couple of times, I think, when I was going into the Demelza shop, and yeah, I was like, should I just skip that today? And then it was like, no, I've got to sort of persevere. So yeah, if you are out sort of scouring the charity shops and you're not finding anything, all I can say is sort of stick with it. You will have days that are bad, but equally you will have days that are absolutely superb. So yeah, all I can say is definitely sort of stick with it, because the finds will come. But yeah, with that said, that is going to be the end of today's video. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel and ring the bell icon to be kept up to date when I upload new videos. You can also follow me on social media. Links to my Facebook, Twitter and Instagram will be in the description down below. And yeah, once again, just a big thank you for sort of joining me today. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Really sort of hope you found it useful. And I will see you on the next one. All right, bye.